This week we take a close look at a number of new surveys that have been released outlining the impact of open banking. Ex-Chancellor George Osborne weighs into the open banking debate. And we take a closer look at Lloyds Bank new Google Maps integration. All this and more here in the Frictionless Finance Report. Hi there, I'm Kenny from the ID Co. Welcome to the Frictionless Finance Report, our bi-weekly newsletter written for those with an interest in open banking, FinTech and consumer experience. Let's kick off. We've seen a number of new surveys released this week on the state of open banking. Accenture, Fiserv and law firm TLT have all published major new pieces of research. According to TLT, 84% of financial institutions are investing in open banking products. Fiserv, however, have noted that there is a dearth of technologists in some countries that could hinder progress. As always, there has been a number of new articles highlighting the impact of open banking, noting use cases, progress and more. It's that time of the year where we learn what will be big in 2019. Open banking features heavily. We cover articles from FinTech Futures, Forbes, Silicon Republic and the Financial Brand. As we know, crucial to the success of open banking is the use of data. There has been two articles this week that covers this angle from Citigroup and Computer Business Review. In their article, Computer Business Review argue that financial institutions need employees that are skilled in data manipulation. We cover two of the big conferences that have happened in the last 2 weeks, Lend at FinTech and the Open Banking Expo. The OBIE were present at both, and it was great to hear their take on how open banking has progressed over the last year. Also at Lend at FinTech, ex-Chancellor George Osborne gives his views on open banking. The verdict: slow start, but progress will be made. In the banking world, there has been significant coverage of Lloyds Bank new integration with Google Maps. The feature has been designed to allow customers to pinpoint payments and potentially cut down on fraud. Clydesdale Bank have announced a tie-up with FinTech Salary Finance. Salary Finance will receive $400 million to offer salary-deducted savings, loans and pay advances. Challenger Bank's Monzo and Starling have both built-in functionality to help problem gamblers. The new service will block payments to gambling sites and offer a 48-hour cooling-off period. And a new survey by eFinancial Careers has revealed that the major banks are recruiting for tech talent above anything else. 40% of positions open at major US banks were for positions in technology. Heading abroad, we'll look this week at South Africa, New Zealand, Canada, Ireland and Australia. Steve Bombs of FData has written an excellent piece for the Canadian market outlining the benefits open banking can bring there. AIB Bank has released the first open APIs in Ireland. There has been two good pieces written on what open banking will mean for the Australian market. We take a close look at both. The head of ANZ Bank has come out strongly in favour of open banking in New Zealand. And our own James Varga has written an opinion piece for FinTech New Zealand. Three big stories dominate this week's review of FinTech. Could FinTech pose a threat to the banking industry? That's the question posed by City AM. Kuwait has launched a FinTech sandbox. The news comes following announcements that several of its Gulf neighbours are to start investing in FinTech. And Steve Tiger, CEO of Money Dashboard, has written a piece in The Scotsman outlining the relative success of the Scottish FinTech scene. While articulating the achievements made to date, he notes there is still much work to be done in driving forward the Scottish financial services sector. We finish with a summary of what's new from the ID Co. As mentioned, we recently published an article for our friends in New Zealand. We're delighted with the response that it's had, and we very much look forward to working with friends in New Zealand in the very near future. Downloads for our personal finance management app, Nomo, continue to defy expectations. Nomo recently featured in the latest update from the OBIE, and you can see the infographic in the text below. Last week it was fantastic to attend the Open Banking Expo in London and great to meet with so many friends and colleagues. This week we look forward to welcoming all friends and colleagues to Edinburgh, where we'll be a sponsor for the FData Global Open Banking Summit. That's all for this week. Do check out the links to the articles provided and we hope you enjoy them. You can find all you need to know from the ID Co by following our blog and social channels. If you have an article you'd like to recommend for the Frictionless Finance Report, do please send it our way. Our email address, frictionlessfinance@theidco.com. Thanks to everyone who reads and watches the Frictionless Finance Report, and if you have friends or colleagues that would benefit, please do forward it on. Until next time.